If a company tells me they want their recruiting video to say, "We're like a family," I push back. Not because family culture is bad, but because saying it usually backfires. And it's still used on job postings and mission statements, and in that generic recruiting video that you can probably think of right now. Sometimes it's pre-planned by HR or the CEO. Other times it's just what the employees say because they think it's what their boss wants to hear. But more times than not, they know it's not actually how they feel. Now, the biggest problem with this is that for every new candidate, when they hear this, it just doesn't mean anything anymore. Or even worse, they see it as a red flag, something to avoid at all costs because it feels like you're trying too hard to sell something that isn't real, that doesn't exist. Over the past number of years, I've worked with companies where family was the story. There's one in particular where their grandfather survived Pearl Harbor. He used the GI Bill to go to school, and he built a business from scratch. Now, today, it's 3 generations deep. That's not a tagline or something thought of in a creative meeting. That's the actual history. The difference between all this comes back to something so simple: showing versus telling. If you have a real family story, tell it. Let people see the photos and hear the origins so they can understand why it matters. But if family just means we're nice to each other, you gotta find something more specific and more compelling to share because your company is gonna miss out on top talent. They're gonna skip you. So before you talk about being a family in your next video, ask yourself, is this actually our story, or is this just something we think people wanna hear?